Welcome to Nerdities. Bitches.
No topic is too absurd. No statement's too asinine. That's right. Call us now. This is Nerdities. Hi. I'm Mike. That guy over there?
I'm Justin.
That guy who's being all coy?
Ben.
Not sexy, but... Alright, who's our producer?
Oh.
Come on, Joe,
Joe.
do it. Do Sexy
do it.
Joe. I want to hear Sexy Joe.
I'm Joe.
Whoa, shit.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Woo.
Whoa.
Fucking nips just got hard.
Alright. I hope everyone had as fulfilling a week as I have had. Well, not the same kind of week, but I hope it's the last 7 days have ended as good as mine have. Because the weekend was kind of rough.
Yeah.
The weekend was... bless you. The weekend was rife with duality. I spent it over Justin's house, and we got a lot done.
We got a lot done.
A lot prepared. Went over multiple things for projects we're doing. But the entire damn time that was happening, I was being, I'll use the word harassed by an ex-flame.
Oh.
A recent ex-flame. I haven't gone into it much, but yeah, I was trying to live with someone again. If you listen to this show for the last 13 or so years, you know how bad an idea that is. It lasts a month, and during the last month of me trying to get my things out of the apartment that I moved into, it hasn't been easy. And somewhere in that last month, she decided she really loved me and really wanted me back and really wouldn't leave me alone the entire weekend, to the point that I couldn't really have conversations with anyone in the house without hearing the buzzing of my phone, which I created my own buzz back when I first got my first iPhone to the Doctor Who theme. I'm now annoyed of the sound of the Doctor Who theme.
Yeah.
I will be for a little while.
Like the latest incarnation of the Doctor Who theme, or like which one?
No,
like the
I did it like 10 years ago. So
Oh, okay.
It's just the basic a little bit of a wait. It's for every text. I used to have it for specific people, but now it's just, I used to have ringtones for specific people, but
Those
at one
days.
point.
yeah, no one has time for that anymore.
No.
So much so, being so annoying, like literally sending me messages, be mad, get mad at me. Like trying to get some kind of reaction out of me, that I was getting like tightness in my chest. That I was starting to like feel like I was having a heart attack. I have never in the 25 years I've owned cell phones had to block anyone for any reason.
Wow.
In order to get to sleep, I had to block her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So, I thought this was going to be a massive issue trying to get the last bits of my stuff out. But fortunately, while she was on her tirade, she also sent some snippets of the conversation she was having with me, because it wasn't back and forth, really. It would be like 30 messages to one. Sent some of this to her friend. I didn't put a thumbs up, damn you. To the response was blank, and her response was, yeah, this is beyond unhinged. Her friend told her this. I think that was kind of a wake-up call. The next day, it's like, sorry I had to block you, but shit had to be done. And she was like, you're right. I'm completely sorry. And left me alone the whole day. And then told me that she was going to be staying with her mom for a little bit to try and get her shit together. It's like, all right, cool. Hope you don't mind if I go over and get some of my stuff. I took this opportunity to get every last important piece of every fiber that I really cared about in that house out of there. There's only 2 of those crappy Walmart $30 bookshelves sitting there, and I'll probably go back and get them eventually. But it is such a weight off my chest to not have to deal with that anymore. And what really sucks about it too, it's like, it's not like she's a nasty person. She's one of the nicest, one of the funniest people I've ever met, but literally went insane because of other shit going on in her life and the fact that we broke up at the same time. But the thing that validates me coming out of all of this, though, is that I think I handled it the best way I ever. Like, I've actually learned a lot as a person how to deal with this shit. I felt guilty at first, not really answering, but when you have nothing to say, don't say anything. And it worked out better. I just backed off, let her be crazy, talked or messaged when I felt the need, and when everything was said and done, I was like, you know what? Yeah, come get your stuff. I'm sorry. So, an actual grown-up breakup happened eventually. And now, feeling better, breathing easier, and I got my fucking TV back. Like, I got the pretty 120 hertz TV that doesn't fit in the room I'm in. It is absurd for the room that I'm in right now. There's not room for it. Like, there's no surface I can put it on to watch it properly. So it's sitting on the floor.
It's a nice feeling, right?
Yeah. I can live like that. You know those memes you see pop up where it's like a guy's apartment and it looks like he just moved in, but he's been there for like 5 years, and all it is a TV stand, a game system, and like a blow-up chair?
That's my dad's house.
That was me in California.
I can live like that. I have lived like that.
If Megan wasn't here, I got lawn chairs, maybe a couple beanbag chairs.
You would not have that couch that you're sitting on, right?
No.
Okay.
I have a hand-me-down couch somebody was throwing away, maybe. I have to trust them.
Yeah. Get fumigated. Cleaned it after. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so indifferent about, I've always been so indifferent about furniture. I used to put my mattress, not even the box spring eventually, my mattress on comic book boxes for the longest time. And I feel like it's the best thing to do for a room, at least as a comic owner. I'm sorry, a comic obsessive. Because that's another thing I've been doing, going to our uncle's house where I was living previously and getting the stuff out of there. And I've done 3 trips recently and left with 8 small boxes each time. And I still have 20 small boxes worth of stuff there.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot.
That's 35 years of collecting there. And that's after some have been damaged and thrown away. So, yeah. That's where my head's at. Where's everyone else at now?
I made a nest when I was taking a poop at work. And I guess when I pulled up my pantaloons, one of the Nest TPs got connected to my pantaloons, and I was walking around work with toilet paper hanging out of my pantaloons, and the lady at work told me. I was slightly embarrassed. Then I got home, and I got changed, and more toilet paper fell out of my pantaloons. If I couldn't feel any worse. So, I'm one of those people. There's toilet paper hanging out of my body.
Well, everyone has those accidents. It's when you do it like once a week, you know you become an old man.
I've been in classes in school, and my brain is absolute fucking mush. And now I've got like 8 projects to do at work. Yeah, I don't really know what day it is until like we do this, or like somebody actually says, "Hey, it's Thursday," or this or that. No idea. Every day blends together. And
Well,
now I'm
you're
waiting
welcome.
for my grade.
You're welcome for us giving you a sounding board to maintain your sanity.
Thank you. Yeah, I do appreciate it because, yeah. And now I'm just waiting for my grade because the final exam was fucking so hard. So hard.
This makes me wonder, Joe, how much more fucking schooling do you actually have?
I have a lot of certifications in the audiovisual world. A lot. This is a level 2 cert. This was an advanced class. I did learn some really cool things. Basically, you know, the stuff that, like, when you go to, like, Disney World and you see the fireworks, the things that control the music, the lights, the projectors, everything is all programmed by these, like, on these boxes. I can program those boxes. It's really cool, the shit we're able to do. it's a lot of work, and there's only 2 of us in the group doing all this work for the entire county.
Now, that's advanced.
You know,
You said
I feel like I could fucking relate to that.
It sucks, but nobody else can do what we do. Like, we're the only ones that are trained in this.
humble brag. There you go, Joe. I don't hear that often from you. Now, you said you're at level 2. Is that like level 1 is super duper THX, or do you build up to like 3, 4? Does it go the other way?
No, 2 is the highest.
2 is the highest, though.
Yeah, 2 is the highest. And actually, there's a 0, but 0 didn't exist until friggin' a month ago. So we were already level 1, so we automatically got level 0. Level 1 wasn't easy. Level 1 was not easy. It was tedious and stuff like that. Level 2 was fucking intense.
Sweet. Are we all level 0 then? Because like level 0 sounds like nothing.
No, you actually have to take tests to get certified in level 0. I don't know why they call it level 0.
I can plug a coax into a jack, like a hole. I can do that.
I don't understand it, because I've had to take other certifications for different companies, and they started at level 1, then went to 2, then went to 3. This one was at 1, and then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna add a 0."
Gonna just throw this out there. As awesome it is to hear everybody's personal stories, we still have a business meeting to finish after we do this show, and one of us is going to try to leave at 10 o'clock. So
I can vouch for that, and the effort will definitely be there at 10 o'clock.
All right, we can roll right into it. Casting. I don't have anything concrete. We're in Rumorville right now.
Yep.
They're saying
Same here.
Daisy Ridley might show up in Spider-Man 4.
Fans are calling for Bezos to cast the Calverine as the next Bond, because Amazon now owns it.
well, that was a story, but all right.
That's casting.
Well, not really. It was a
Rumor.
bigger. That was a rumor for a bigger story that But hey, what else? Let's scratch this one off already. Jen from Agatha All Along.
Mm-hmm.
She has been cast.
She's in Masters of the Universe, right?
Yes.
Did they give her a character?
I'm looking to see where the fuck it went.
While you're scouring for that, Daniel Craig was never locked in to play Sergeant Rock.
I heard he was and then dropped.
No, apparently he was like the blue sky choice because the director had already worked with him, but he had never really he'd never even been approached about it.
Where the fuck did this go?
Yeah. Now, there is a rumor for who's on the short list to play Sergeant Rock, and this bastard's showing up everywhere. They're saying Jeremy Allen White might take the role.
Good actor.
He's apparently a great actor, and striking while the iron is blistering hot.
Didn't just win an Emmy. Or Screen Actors Guild, whatever the fuck the last one was.
That was only a couple days ago, right? There are far too many award ceremonies.
Like, I know the Oscars are Sunday. I might just watch it just because Conan's hosting, and that's kind of like the only reason I might watch it.
Holy shit, is it that soon? I've started to see ads, but I thought they were just priming it way too
Sunday.
She is playing Susie.
Oh, no. I don't know of any characters named Susie in Master of the Universe. Unless they're going to start focusing on some of the townspeople in this thing, I got a really bad feeling they're remaking the He-Man movie.
I fucking told you that's what was going to happen.
Yeah, and this really fucking annoys me, and I'm definitely not going to watch it now.
I'm gonna.
Good for you. Have a blast. But this is what pissed me off about the original one, and this is what's pissing me off about this one. Make a fucking fantasy movie in a fantasy location. Don't drop them into the real world halfway through. This is not Beastmaster 2. You have a fucking Amazon budget, right? This is going to Amazon? Spend some money, Bezos. Not on James Bond. Oh, sorry.
No, spend it on Bond. I'd like to see some quality.
I would like a Gorilla Bond. No quality.
You don't want to see Cable?
A gorilla as Bond?
No, I would like to see.
I'll fucking watch that.
That would be good. Actually, no. Isn't that stupid
Raindrop,
movie with
great.
the singer? Who's gonna fuck that monkey?
There's somebody out there that would fuck that monkey.
Yeah, but not the hot ladies at the poker table.
Are you telling me it wouldn't be awesome? Like someone gets on Bond's bad side, he bites their fucking nose off, rips their dick off.
Maybe this.
That would be cool.
What if this Bond doesn't? Maybe this Bond doesn't have to fuck. Maybe he's just all about fighting
Or he spends the whole movie just randomly humping things.
or jerking off.
Yeah. You want it
Jerking
sexy?
up, throwing shit at everybody.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. He doesn't even
No.
need the Walther PPK. He just drops some deuce and launches.
Fucking bitch slaps someone with a pile of shit.
He doesn't drink enough water, so it comes out as pebbles, and he just uses them like bullets.
Ooh, I think we invented a hero.
No statement too asinine.
What happened with He-Man? Or was it He-Man or Master? What was it? There's a lady named Susie.
Susie.
Mike is upset because it seems that they're going to be going the He-Man shows up on Earth route.
Lazy. They're going to be fucking lazy, is what it's called.
So, the tagline on the IMDb is a young man on Earth discovers a fabulous secret legacy as the prince of an alien planet and must recover a magic sword and return home to protect his kingdom.
Go fuck yourself.
This
Thor
sounds
1?
so fucking original.
Fuck off.
It's Thor 1?
No,
Thor 1?
You're not
He went to be having cups of coffee and just
See,
smashing them on the ground?
this is why is no one upset that they're gender swapping Jupiter Ascending?
Jupiter Ascending is going to be a man now?
Jupiter Ascend. This isn't far off from Jupiter Ascending. Oh, I think I know why. Because no one gave a flying fuck about that movie. I didn't give a flying fuck about it as I was watching it.
Fuck you,
Call me
Eddie.
Jupe.
Eddie Redmayne would beg to differ, sir.
Eddie Redmayne as Dime Star Voldemort.
Call me Jupe, dude.
Yo,
Chatting
Jupe?
werewolf. Fuck that movie and fuck this Masters Universe. I was actually excited when I saw that little teaser picture they had. Like the Sword of Power, and like the outfit looks tight, and like he looks in great shape. Fuck all of them. I am not watching this movie now. I don't care if the trailer looks
dude,
incredible.
you should have dropped off of being happy about this movie when they started casting like Fisto and Ram Man.
I was really happy.
Why? It's in live action. It's a fucking cartoon.
Yeah, make it ridiculous. I don't care.
Oh,
Don't
so
make
it's okay.
bad.
Okay. I see.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah. Make
It's-
it like the source material.
It could be ridiculous in that way, but it can't be ridiculous that he's on a different planet at the same time.
No. That's not what it's not ridiculous that he's. It's lazy. I've said the word lazy multiple times. They don't want to fucking pay much. Cheap and lazy. They don't want to make an incredible world that they got to spend a lot of
How
time.
do you
They don't
know
wanna
that?
spend money.
How do you know how much time he spends on Earth?
He's going to spend at least the first act on Earth.
So?
If he spends a fucking nanosecond on Earth, it's too long.
You're-
Make it about Eternia.
You're fucking
Make a
crazy.
fucking movie set in Eternia.
Crazy.
I bet you I can tell you how the movie's going to happen. You can quote me on this. It's going to start off a cool battle scene. He's going to disrespect someone, lose his sword, get beamed down to Earth. Then he's going to find a hot professor and be like, "What's up, babe? Heads up some coffee, drink some coffee." Then he's going to die, and then they're going to find his sword, give it to him. He's going to come back super powerful. Then he's going to go home after he beats the bad guys.
No, they already told.
Have you
Joe
heard
just
that
told
movie
us.
before?
Joe just told us what the story's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Amnesia. It's going to be straight up amnesia. One of the top 3 laziest plot devices ever.
All right.
Can you see why
Let's move on.
I watch movies like Bloodsport, Ong Bak, Braveheart,
obsessed.
Gladiator?
Okay, that's all I'm talking about.
Anyways.
Recycle these.
Let's keep going.
Okay. We only got a handful of trailers. Clown in a Cornfield looks pretty fucking interesting.
Right?
As slashers go, this one has potential. It looks like they took that whole party sequence from Jason vs. Freddy and spread it into a full movie, but that was one of the best parts of the whole thing.
And Kevin Durant's in it.
Kevin Durant always makes everything better. Got a lot of Terrifier vibes, though. The whole thing where they're covering each other's mouths and he pops up, I think I like where this comedy's going to go.
Yeah.
I like the awkward, dark humor of this.
Yeah.
I think it's going to hit me right. The only other thing I have, and I know I'm probably wrong. There's probably more, but the Andor teaser.
The Cheech and Chong.
Oh, yeah,
the
Cheech and Chong.
thing. Okay, I'll do the Cheech and Chong thing since we just brought it up. I definitely want to check this movie out.
Yes, me too.
This documentary. I hope there's a good amount of footage from their newer stuff because I would like to see some of the newer bits. But I definitely want to get into the background of Cheech and Chong.
The part where Chong asked Cheech to grow the mustache again.
This is one of those things I didn't know I needed, but documentary on Cheech and Chong, starring Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
Excellent. This is supposed to be coming out January, March, April 25th, but there's something going on 420 because how the hell would they miss that?
I'm looking. I kept trying to research on where it's opening on 420. I can't find any details on like where. I was like thinking maybe Spod Castle because
It's gonna be coastal.
As it gets closer, I'm sure.
Yeah.
More details.
East Coast, West Coast, there are gonna be some showings.
Yeah.
On the day. The last thing that I know of, correct me if I'm wrong, the Andor teaser showed a lot more footage than I expected. But they did something really weird that I'm pretty sure no Star Wars advertising's ever done.
Fucking song?
Yeah.
The fucking song? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was weird.
That, I'm over Star Wars.
I'm so looking forward to Andor. Andor was a whole different level.
It's too much.
It's never enough.
Nope. Andor is a serious show. The acting is superb. The writing, superb. Yeah. And who cares if everybody dies?
They're not going to stretch the taffy too far.
Yep.
We get one more season of it because
they did.
They just want to film it.
No, it's stretched too far, dude.
How?
Thank you.
It is.
But like the Andor story?
Star Wars in general. But yeah, like, did we need a series about the guy that fucking died in Rogue One? Like,
Rogue One. You don't need any of it.
Exactly.
It's more about the rebellion starting.
Joe, how many fucking times are we gonna pull on the same fucking udder here?
We didn't see. This is the birth of the rebellion.
But we saw part of the birth of the fucking rebellion in Rogue One, and it is the most perfect fucking Star Wars movie. Leave it alone. I don't care. I don't need
Justin's
stories.
right in agreeing with me. I'm backing off what I said.
There you go, Captain Grumpy Pants. You and Captain Grumpy Pants are in the same boat right now. You know what? Because I hope it springs a fucking...
That trailer made me throw up in my mouth.
That trailer was fucking terrible.
It was... I'm looking forward to seeing...
The music killed it. But
Thank you. It's Star Wars.
So what?
Why are they playing a fucking modern song?
Me? This one? Doesn't care, because I'm looking forward to it anyway.
Yeah, but you're a fucking shill, and so is Mike.
No, I don't care. I don't care if...
I'm a shill.
If the song is modern. Don't care.
Acolyte. How much did I shit on the Acolyte? I'm a shill for Star Wars? Sure.
Bro, and you know what's too... Justin made a very, very great point. They can't get away from the original trilogy at all. Because and this is their problem, they go, what worked? That worked. Let's just keep doing that. Because every time we try to do anything different, we get too many chiefs, not enough Indians, and no one knows how to make a fucking good story.
Like, that is not true.
Why did Skeleton... Why was Skeleton...
That is not true. Mandalorian, that whole universe, Filoni's universe, that is why.
That Circus Tent show?
No.
Megan said I'm Circus Tent. She's a liar, though.
Called you clown shoes?
Yeah. Oh, fucking...
I can't, like, it's just, it's too much now. Like, I was starting to feel that way with Marvel for a while, too. But they've dialed back on the amount of shit that they've put out. We're going to get the same thing, we'll get into it with DC, but we're going to get fucking DC fatigue real fucking quick.
You know what?
I've already nipped that in the bud.
Jack Black's actually going to play Jimmy Olsen and Superman, and then Lizzo's going to play Perry White.
All right, stop.
No, but anyway.
We're on Star Wars.
See, I don't care as long as it's good. I don't care. You could give me 6 movies.
Right,
I don't care as long as it's good.
What we're telling you, though, Joe, it's not good. It's not going to be good.
But did you see Andor?
You can't say
I
it's
have.
not
I thought it was good
if you haven't watched it.
I thought the
Please
first
repeat
season
what
was
you just said,
good.
Vinny.
I thought the first season was good. The second season looks like they go,
How?
But because
how can we chug butt?
How? Don't you?
because
aren't you
now
intrigued at what?
now what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this cool concept that we had in Andor season 1, where we're telling the birth of the rebellion. And what we're gonna do is in season 2, we're now gonna bring you 10 minutes closer to the beginning of Rogue One.
Okay.
In 6
But I
to
don't
8
fucking care about it.
Fine, don't care.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm looking for.
Don't
I'm
watch.
looking forward to
No one's saying
seeing
you have to.
No.
movies, basically about.
Here's what's happening.
Leading up to it.
Mike and Joe, I don't think you understand what's happening. We're telling you not to watch it.
And we are still going to watch
They're
it.
still gonna watch it.
No. We don't want you to have your own opinion.
Oh,
Aha, there you
Don't
go.
have your own opinion.
Didn't say that.
Listen to what we're saying, not just because we're right and correct, but because you're so wrong and incorrect.
It's true. I mean, Vinny always does such a great job of describing exactly why he's right on things. I really should just acquiesce to his opinion every time.
Thank you. I do a lot of things. Justin made a fair point there.
You see, Justin? You see, this is the side you're backing. Okay?
I didn't
Yep.
wait.
This is the
I
dog.
didn't back. I said
Mhm.
I'm tired of fucking Star Wars.
Mhm.
If you are, you don't have to watch it. We
You're right.
Still will.
I understand that.
About it.
All right.
I
Go watch
didn't-
it. Go jerk
wait.
off over Reacher. Have
Did
a watch.
I tell you not to watch it?
No, you didn't. That's what I'm saying.
I gave my
Go watch
opinion.
it.
I said I'm fucking
Okay.
tired of it.
All right. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
That guy over there, he said I'm telling you not to watch it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Say watch your thing. That's fine. I'm happy for you. I am happy that you
Yeah,
guys
you know what I'll
enjoyed,
do?
even though it makes Mike look like a hypocrite because he doesn't like the fucking modern music in most movies
Knight's
thing.
Tale.
No.
In The
I
Knight's
said
Tale.
this is weird that they're advertising.
But you only
modern
called it
song.
weird. You didn't say it was horse shit or that you hated
No,
it. Because,
I don't have to say it's horseshit.
well, you do it with everything else. So I'm just,
No, I don't do it with everything else. I say when I'm watching a movie and there's anachronistic stuff, it takes me out, so I don't like it. A fucking commercial has nothing to do with
All
when
right.
I'm watching the actual show.
Well, when Andor starts dropping guys in that show and Bodies starts playing, like, are you
It's
gonna?
not going to happen.
Hey, you know what we should do? We should all do a call and do like a mystery science theater where we watch it. My color commentary while we're watching Andor. I'm going to go into the fighter jet. Bam, 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 bam.
No, it's not Van Damme. He's not Van Damme. Van Damme's not in there. You did the wrong voice.
That's not him?
No, that's not Van Damme.
No,
They're gonna
Andor,
make-
he's got it.
They're gonna make a harrowing escape from some sort of like fucking dog fight, and it's gonna be like, roll back, Betty, ram damn, roll back, Betty,
I
ram
got to escape the Death Star again because
No,
I
it's
did not
not.
the first
It's not Van
season.
Damme. He's not in those movies at all.
How does he? What's his
it'd be
accent
nice
like?
to see him. He
You
could play
gotta
a good
go-
alien, but he's not in the movie.
You gotta go for like the Antonio Banderas.
What's Cassius Sandor's accent like? He's got like a subtle
South
Latin
American,
accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe he's Peruvian or Ecuadorian.
We must
Igor
get to
Luna.
the star.
And now he's French. What? He's
What? Oh, the
not
Death
even Belgian
Star!
anymore.
I did not know the stormtroopers had such bad aim.
Hey, Schmiegel.
What are we doing on this planet, huh? We have to fight the bad guys. Oh no, I'm going to the discotheque and get fucked up.
Why is Schmiegel in the Death Star?
All right,
Is that all the trailers this week?
and that's all the trailers.
Okay, cool. Let's do some reviews. We had a joint one between the two of us, so
We
we'll get
did.
to that one together. I watched. There's a new series on the Plus, on the Disney Plus, No Taste Like Home with Anthony Porowski. Justin will probably enjoy the dick out of this. Joe, I expect you would enjoy it too. Vinny doesn't like anything. I'm not talking to him. He takes actors. So far, there's 6 of them in this season, and visits them at home. Visits them with their like immediate family, like their parents and stuff, and then takes them on trips internationally. It's kind of like Who Do You Think You Are? That genetics show where they're like, but they use food as a medium to move it along.
Okay.
Ooh.
And they take them to places that their family members are like generations back, hundreds of years sometimes, may have eaten, the towns they may have been in, and the things they definitely would have survived on, and then get into their backstories. James Marsden is one of the ones I watched. I got part way through Florence Pugh's episode and had to stop. Issa Rae, Aquafina, Justin Theroux, and there's a
Fucking
sixth one that I
Awkwafina.
don't remember.
I said, Aquafina.
Is that a positive or negative?
Used because she smelled bad.
Is that a rumor?
Why you mean to Aquafina, bro? I enjoy her.
Do you get it? Florence Pugh because she smelled bad. Like Pugh. You never heard that?
Let that one sit there, guys.
Let it sit.
Let that one sit.
Anyways,
It's worth checking out.
okay.
45-minute episodes.
Okay.
Very well put together. Were there any other ones before we do our group? Or do they?
I have a
I
bunch.
haven't watched anything new.
Oh, yeah. I watched Last of the Mohicans.
Okay, so is there anything else that we could...
All right, so I watched the first episode of the Starz series Sweet Pea, starring the chick from Fallout.
Oh, that one with...
Ellie
Purnell.
Ellie Kierkegaard.
Yeah, she's in Yellow Jackets too.
All over the place.
Interesting show. Really slow to get started, but like the last 10 minutes was pretty cool. That's an ongoing theme. Because we also watched the first episode of the new Matlock.
Who is there? Oh, that's right.
Kathy Bates.
right?
Yeah.
Right now.
Cute. Kind of lost me a little bit, but then the end of the first episode, when they just like throw some shit out there, you're like, oh.
Now, classically, Matlock was one of those criminal or defense of the week kind of shows where it's something happens, he's got to go through the case, and by the end of the episode, the case is wrapped up. Did they keep that? Or, like you said, it builds up at the end, so I'm thinking...
It's kind of like that.
But there's an overarching...
And like she makes reference that her last name is Matlock. Yes, like the television show of the same name. Yes, it's funny that she's also a lawyer. But then like some shit gets unraveled at the end and you're like, oh, the fuck. The fuck did you say? So I give it a hey. Give it 2 episodes.
So it exists in a world where Matlock is still a TV show.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
We finished Interior Chinatown.
Yeah, I might give that one a try.
You really
I'm looking
should.
at something right
you
now.
really should. You'd enjoy the fuck out of it. As a writer, you would really enjoy the shit out of it.
Did that come out weekly, or was it like a big drop and you just haven't had the time to finish?
I think it was weekly. We just caught up like after all the episodes were out. We started the movie We Live in Time, the Andrew Garfield Florence Pugh movie. I would like to say I liked it, but I bailed because
I guess we could say it stinks.
No,
Pugh.
So like I'm in this funk lately where like I fucking hate everything. Like I feel like nothing's creative good enough anymore, or that tries to be like too creative. So
You're just growing up, Stan.
Yeah, I know. This movie does the disjointed storytelling thing, but they do it like so fucking quick all the time, and like
Did you ever see 21 Grams?
yeah, and I fucking hated it.
Exactly. Was it that kind of disjointed? There's no rhyme or reason to the organization of this chronology. I can't fucking stand that either.
Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield are a married couple. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You guys noticed Justin's slow transformation to the dark side?
There's nothing slow about
And
it.
I'm sitting here watching him, saying, "Do it."
Joe and Mike, would you like to inform the noob?
You know what? Your Emperor voice might be your best impersonation.
That was pretty good.
Focus on that one. Don't ever get McDermott down. Like that. Do it.
Can you inform the noob that I've always been like this?
I mean, I shouldn't have to tell your cousin
You-
that
You just said, Joe, can you just play back for him? You just go, I'm hating everything lately, and I don't know why. And I'm sitting here, and this is what I do. I go like this.
I wish we were on video. Wait, are we?
We're supposed to be.
Yeah, wait a minute. Am I supposed to be videoing these?
Yeah, you're supposed to be videoing them now, but not now, apparently.
Okay, well, we'll do this literature style. Vinny decides to speak. He puts his hood on over his head and makes a lowbrow facial expression, and then he says,
All your expressions are lowbrow.
"Feel your hate."
Okay, let's stop for a second. Let's organize and go over the facts here. 1, I hate a lot of stuff all the time, always have. Fact.
Yes, and I feed off your hate.
2, lately, almost everything that I am trying to watch that's new is not good.
Oh, hey, Mike, where have you heard someone say that before?
You every week?
Every week.
Yeah.
Interesting how that happened.
Now there's
and now it's in Justin's vocabulary.
There's been some highlights.
Score 3.
The One Piece show on Netflix was good. Cobra Kai's been great. Interior Chinatown.
You see, Padme, we can make things the way we want them to be.
All those things. All good.
That's what you're doing right now.
When did Anakin turn into Harry Potter?
And the other thing I saw, I got to go to the movies for the first time in forever.
Oh, what'd you say?
We saw Captain America, New World or Brave New World, right?
Brave New World Order.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the fuck out of it.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah. I really liked it. I liked that they slowed down the pace of a story for a change. Like, could they done a little bit more with Isaiah Bradley? Sure. But
I would have loved to have seen more of him, but I think his role in the plot makes sense for the amount,
Yeah, we could have gotten a little bit more of like why he fucking hates everybody so much, because it's only been like touch and base with it. There's been no like depth to it.
That was a huge part of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
No.
So
I understand. I understand that, but like
I'd like to have seen his grandson there.
Yeah, but
they pulled him out to focus on the connection between the three of them.
Yeah,
but to have him in the background being snarky and maybe that be the post-credit scene.
Yeah,
I would like that.
You're emphasizing the guy who sat in the background hating everybody. Continue.
I really fucking liked everything. Like, I really enjoyed that movie. I don't know why people are all fucking up in arms about it.
I've only read, it's fine. Like, it's not great, it's not bad.
That's why I came out of it. Like, there's a lot of great stuff.
Mike said that too, and I was just like, I really fucking like it. I like it. It's real strong.
But do you agree the stuff that the trailers, like when you get to the third act and you know what the fight's going to be, wouldn't it have been greater, like a much more impactful, be like, well, I don't know where the fuck this is going. I don't know that he's about to turn into this Hulk right now.
I can understand why you would say that, but they fucking hammer to a point prior to the transformation that it's gonna fucking happen. So even if it wasn't in the trailer, and they show
the moments where he's getting close,
they show the leader, they show his anger issues throughout, and then you see that the leader's the one making those fucking heart pills. If you have any idea of what's gone on in the past in the MCU, you're like, oh, he's gonna fucking turn into the Hulk.
But I think that would have been great to be in the theater. Like, are they gonna fucking do this?
It would have been fine if they didn't give it away so early in the film with all the fucking hints. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I understand why they had him do it, but the movie would have been fine without Red Hulk.
Question. I heard that they beat the Hulk with friendship. Can you confirm this?
Babality.
No, they didn't. They did not beat him with friendship. They beat him with, you have a daughter. Son's getting low. Your daughter wants to reconnect with you. It's time for a lullaby. The end.
This isn't you. Because when it comes down to it, he's not Bruce Banner. Like, Bruce, and the big problem with Bruce is he has DID. Like, it's literally another personality running the show sometimes. And he had to merge that shit. With Ross, it's like, dude, like, just like I was talking about in the early in the show, someone who lost control and couldn't maintain. And with him, it was superpowered can't maintain. So the only way to get him down, you're not going to beat him in a fight. Unless you pull Ruffalo in there, and they can afford that right now.
No.
No. So you
Also,
talk to
that
him.
would have been too fucking much.
Yeah. They would have shifted the focus. It's Sam's fight. Sam's got to figure this thing out.
They did
And
great.
he does it the Sam way.
What?
Is Sam on Super Soldier shit?
No,
Oh.
and they go over why.
Yeah.
I thought that he didn't do it, but like, how does he fight the Hulk?
The
Well,
same.
that suit takes a lot of the brunt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so he's like Iron Man now.
well,
He's like Iron Man.
Vibranium.
yeah, it's made of vibranium. They cover that real quick in the beginning of the movie. They're like, oh, Cap's new suit was made by the Wakandans. Okay.
And vibranium is not nearly as tough as adamantium. And they let you know that very early in the movie. So that's going to be something moving forward.
Spoilers: Celestials are made of adamantium.
But that's one of those things they put front and center in the ad campaign. So,
I'm just not seeing the movie, but I'm just happy that they're finally acknowledging the giant being emerged from the earth.
They do a really
Yeah.
good job at that, actually.
yeah. It's one of the realistic things. Because it isn't just like, oh, right now we're going to address this. No, like, as soon as it popped up, shit was going on
Yeah.
politically. Like, we fucked up when this thing popped up. We didn't handle it right. Now, let's work together to try and handle it right. And that's where the tension arises from.
Yeah, they, like I said, I really enjoyed the, like, slower pace. Here's a bunch of things that you've all been wondering about for, like, the last couple movies since shit has happened. Here you go.
It's a bit stripped back in some ways. It's a bit more of a personal story. And it's solid. It's not my favorite. Like I said, it's the fourth best Captain America movie as far as I'm concerned. And that's not a bad thing.
No.
I kind of like it better than Civil War.
I definitely couldn't. Well, if you want to go for something that's closer emotionally, that's like a tighter story, closer to Winter Soldier, I can understand that.
Yeah.
But I like the escalation that got to Civil War.
My only problem with Civil War is it wasn't really. I mean, yes, it was a Captain America movie, but it wasn't a Captain America movie.
It was Avengers 2.5.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I loved. I can understand why people are like, no,
Again,
I want more Cap.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not hating on it, but
Yeah.
like as a character piece goes, I like this better.
Yeah. It's more focused.
Yeah. And again, I really enjoy Sam as Captain America. He's a lot different than Steve.
He's a very distinct character.
And it gave more time for his new Falcon to shine, and he is fucking hilarious.
I enjoy him. I like the dynamic there where anytime he's around, Sam kind of becomes more like Steve.
Yes.
And anytime Joaquin's not around, Sam acts a lot more like Sam used to be.
Yes.
He's a lot more jokey. But when he's got to be there as the representative for Isaiah meeting this kid, he's kind of embarrassed when this kid acts the way he does.
Yeah.
He acts like Steve to Joaquin's Sam. But even Sam wouldn't have been that goofy around someone like that.
Right.
Yeah. It's great dynamic.
Yeah, it's really good. Like it's
So much strong stuff in it.
good character work.
Yeah.
Also, I now understand why Thunderbolts has an asterisk next to it.
I think there's a lot of reasons for that asterisk.
Because by the end of that movie, they're going to... Before the movie even gets to the midpoint, they're going to be named the Avengers.
Probably Dark Avengers. Yeah, they'll throw Avengers or maybe or something else. I don't know. I don't think
because I think Sam's going to show up. Buck's gonna that's the reason Bucky is there. I'm telling you.
Well, how about his scene?
Like, can we for a second just Senator Bucky Barnes, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Wait, what?
We're completely glazing over the fact that he murdered a lot of fucking people.
No, it's public knowledge.
Wait,
that he
wait.
was
Backtrack there.
Mind controlled. Yeah, well, he's not a senator yet.
Okay, that's what?
He's campaigning. And they're like, it's pretty much locked. It's pretty much locked. I guarantee he loses.
Yeah.
There's no way he's going to be a representative and go. And that's part of where he starts off in Thunderbolts. Like, I thought I had this thing locked. Something happened. I'll never get out of this life that I'm in. I'm just a weapon.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, Buck's scene was great.
Yeah. It was a very Mackie weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we decided, whilst I was at Justin's house, to watch Elevation. Was that on Netflix? What was that on?
Max.
On Max? Okay. It's Anthony Mackie, Morena Baccarin, who we all know as Vanessa from the Deadpool movies, and not many other well-known people. I couldn't name anyone else in it, and I don't mind. Because it's not about a lot of other people. It's another one of these... Well, we have genres now, we have subgenres. We have John Wick movies, John Wick clones.
Yeah.
This is the A Quiet Place clone,
Yeah.
essentially.
It's a like not quiet place, but like, you know, not too loud.
Yeah. It's creatures show up that we can't stop. They've forced humanity into a corner, and how do we deal with it? Not the greatest version of all those things. Not mind-blowing, but a fun ride.
Fun.
With a creative creature. Very creative monster. And when you find out, they give you all these things, like they can't go above a certain height, and you're like, why? We were all four of us sitting there like, why would they do this? Why is this happening? Oh, we were commentating the whole time, but not shitting on it.
Yeah.
Like, what you think they're going to do this? Oh, now that she's going to figure this out now. And then she's going to show up. But there were certain moments where we were like a half a step ahead of it.
Yes.
And it became fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I think all of us at one point had nailed something.
Yeah. There's a bit at the end where it's the very end. Like, they've started the resolution of this thing, and it's like, all right, we can now deal with them in a certain way. And I turned to everybody and like, oh, in this shot, you can see a bunch of explosions happen in all these trees. Boom, 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 boom. Predictable, but fun.
Yeah.
I can live with that.
It was fun. It's only 90 minutes.
That's what sold us.
Yeah.
A nice, quick action ride with strong performances. Like, Mackie was Mackie. He was still pretty Mackie throughout the whole thing. I haven't seen Morena Baccarin been allowed to play a character like that since, like, Gotham.
Yeah, she was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's very tormented.
Yeah.
She's made some bad mistakes, and bad mistakes that have hurt people around her. And herself. Totally worth watching.
Yeah, definitely worth the view.
Yeah. Okay, is that all of our reviews?
That's all the reviews.
All right. Marvel Comics and DC Comics are doing a crossover again.
Yeah.
It's been about at least a decade. They do this like once a decade or so. It'll be like one-shots or something, but this looks to be bigger. The kind of bigger that gets Jim Lee doing a promo image for it. With everybody in it. And I haven't seen a Jim Lee Wolverine in decades, and I miss it.
Yeah, it looks good.
But they haven't said anything about it, really. All we do know is that Marvel is going to make their version of it. It's going to be called Marvel/DC. And DC is going to make theirs. It's going to be called DC/Marvel. So, two different books. Don't know if they're going to actually intersect, or there's just going to be like, hey, you guys do a story with our characters, we'll do a story with yours, and then we'll all make money. No clue.
Everybody's a winner.
Yeah, especially them. Punisher is getting a special presentation coming to Disney Plus.
Yes.
Yeah.
After Born Again is done. I don't know if they filmed it. I doubt they filmed it yet. They haven't said much about it, but I want these... Every year I want one of these special presentations.
I heard it was filmed.
Was it? It would make sense. Like, it's not a huge thing to do a Punisher story while you got him there for Born Again.
And they've hinted his part in Punisher is pretty big. His part in Daredevil is pretty big.
He's all over the commercials, so they better not just put him in there for an episode.
Still can't protect him, Red.
Can't protect him. In keeping with Marvel Disney Plus stuff, Moon Knight Season 2 will not be happening.
Makes me sad. I want to know what happened to Jake.
However,
Moon Knight will be showing up again. They have flat out said he's going to be showing up. I hope he's going to be a big part of Doomsday or Secret Wars. Am I the only person who wants a scene between Mark Spector and Reed Richards for no reason?
yeah, that'd be nice.
I mean, Pedro and Oscar, they got to interact for at least one scene. They're just standing there quietly, like they have nothing to talk about. I'd live with it. But yeah, there's not looking like a season 2's going to happen, which is unfortunate. But like you said before, they're scaling back a bit.
Can I add on to the Doomsday Secret Wars chatter?
Right on.
There is heavy talks of the remaining Netflix Marvel characters being brought in.
I have heard this also.
Yeah. Perfect place to do it. If you're not going to give them their own shows.
Yeah.
I mean, we all wanted them to show up in like Endgame and Infinity War, but that shit wasn't going down. This would be the place to do it. I really hope that does. While we're talking comics too, in classic Deep Impact Armageddon type situation, the Absolute Universe, which is DC's new spin-off imprint, where they've done different origins and different presentations of the big three so far, will be intersecting with the main DC continuity, starting with Absolute Flash #1. And at essentially the same time, Marvel's Ultimate Universe is going to be visited by one of the 616 characters in Miles Morales. Because Miles Morales' life is like 2 months of fighting people in 616 and then 2 months of going to another universe. I don't think anyone has bounced around more universes than this kid. And he's going to be the into the 6160.
Okay.
And I know I'll be buying that. Kaito Sakurai, who directed many episodes of Twisted Metal, and was also a producer and director on the Eric Andre show. I don't know if this quite applies to this. Will be directing a Street Fighter movie to be released March 20th, 2026.
For real.
A new Street Fighter movie is coming.
Have you watched any of Twisted Metal?
No, you said it's good. I watched the scene where he shows up someplace
good, man.
and he's messing with the guards outside.
It's real good.
Potential there.
So, I got a question for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
How old is William Shatner? Because this is, I know the answer, but I'm just going to post it to the group.
91 or 92?
He is 90.
3, right?
He will be 94 this year.
Yeah.
I remember when he turned 90, he was like, holy shit, I can't believe it. But then, yeah, I can actually believe it.
He might be coming back to Star Trek.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah. In what capacity? No idea. But yeah, he has said there's a meeting set up for his return to Star Trek.
That's a lot crazy.
It's not going to be in Strange New Worlds because they already have James Kirk and Paul Wesley's doing a great job, and it's still a decade before he takes over the Enterprise. In Picard season 3, we do know that Kirk's body is on in the Daystrom.
Think you're gonna mess with that? You think
I think so.
You're gonna pay that thing off? Yeah, you don't show something like that and not pay it off.
Exactly. So they're gonna if he's gonna do it, you have to do it like now.
You have to do it 10 years ago.
Oh yeah.
The Booster Gold series, the Amanda Waller series, and the Authority film are fairly uncertain right now. They're on shaky ground, like we were talking about before.
They've been
Marvel's
shelved.
Yeah, they're not priority right now. They're back burner stuff. And you know what? Yeah, get your ducks in a row before you start pumping out or start promising all these different things. They have promised, though. James Gunn promised there's going to be 4 shorts starring Crypto, the Superdog. I'm guessing this is similar to the I Am Groot series. Shouldn't expect anything more than 5 minutes long. And it's going to be about, I quote him, that Crypto is a very bad dog. Crypto is no Cosmo. Crypto is annoying, apparently. When for a Superdog, that's not a good thing. But we're going to get 4 of these, so it should be entertaining. The official Tony Hawk Facebook page posted 2 images. The date 3/4/25 and new parks loading. Now, either this means DLC, an update of 3 and 4, or a brand new game. Which one are we thinking?
New. It's a new game.
I think it's going to be a new game. It's been like I loved the first 3 Tony Hawks. I thought they were great, but
the HD remaster was great of 1 and 2, so I could totally see them going down that road again.
But like, yeah. I see a new game.
We could use something there. The last thing I have is music related. We don't always get into music stuff, but this could be the final tour for Wu-Tang Clan.
Yes. And remember, Wu-Tang is forever.
Wu-Tang is forever. They're saying it could be the final tour with the original members, the original surviving members.
There you go.
Which is wild, right?
Right.
And they're going nationwide with this tour. Run the Jewels is opening for them. Which, fuck yeah. The last 2 shows are going to be on the East Coast. The second to last show is at the Prudential Center.
Yeah.
It's going to be at the Rock. I am so fucking tempted to go to this thing. But I don't want to stand out like a grain of sand, a grain of salt in a pepper mill.
And the final show's in Philly.
Final show, yeah.
No, you'll be fine. It's going to be a lot of people there.
It'll be fairly mixed. But it's going to lean one way for sure.
I think going as close to New York as you can. Like, I think I would pick to go to the Prudential Center if I had a choice.
There's not a lot of announcements for shows like this that I actually care about. This one caught my eye.
Are they have prices up for it yet?
No, they go on sale this Friday. Yeah, I'm going to look into it. I don't have much faith in myself that I'll actually go, but July 17th at the Prudential, July 18th at the Fargo Arena. There was one show.
Piggybacking off of your music news, that's music news I shared to the group because I knew it was going to get Vinny hard, but Creed and Nickelback are going on tour together this summer.
Man, I really should have let you lead with that, huh?
So now,
Creed and Nickelback are going to be together. Wow, how excited I am.
I fucking hate Nickelback.
Vinny's super excited.
didn't Nickelback do the Andor trailer?
I don't know who the hell did that song.
Just anybody but Nickelback. I don't care.
But it's good. Good for Vin. I'm happy for you, bud.
Wait a minute.
Can't wait.
Martin Scorsese is pitching a new crime drama set in Hawaii with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Emily Blunt.
So, Hawaii 5-0 Scorsese style?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Do 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 do.
Scorsese 5-0.
Do,
Even if The Rock does this movie, Dave Bautista is still a better actor.
I think The Rock's a good actor, though. Even though he's hit his Clooney phase where he's just The Rock. He's put up some decent performances. I don't know what the hell his deal is.
He's an asshole.
I'm wondering exactly how many times Martin's going to allow him to be late to set before he's like, fuck this.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Scorsese Productions, like he's a stickler. Like, you have to be in line with him.
He won't because he's working with Blunt.
They work together?
Yes,
Jungle
the
Cruise.
Jungle Cruise.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Wait, why? Is she a...
She's a professional, and they're friends, so she's going to be like, if we're going to do this, get your shit together.
He's friends with Kevin Hart, too. They didn't stop him from being late for everything.
It's fucking Kevin Hart, dude.
We're talking about fucking Hart.
So, it's DiCaprio just turning into the new Jack Nicholson,
Yes.
which would be the De Niro for Scorsese?
Turning into.
He's
been
been.
as De Niro for decades.
Yeah, that's not new. Rocksteady Games is reportedly working on a Batman Beyond game.
Wait. Can we pause real quick? Mike, can we get one? Can we just get one?
You need to hear it, right? You heard it once today?
I do need to hear it.
Let me clear them out. Let me set it up. Mega happy bukkake game with time. You get it.
This makes me happy. I want to play a Batman Beyond game so bad.
So bad.
Arkham Knight was so good.
I just want to play a single player Rocksteady game again.
Yeah, that too.
That's good.
I got 5 minutes into Suicide Squad and said, fuck it.
I did too. I downloaded it.
This is a makeup. This is like, we're sorry. Remember how cool our Batman games were? Well, wouldn't it be cool if we did Terry McGinnis Batman?
Mm-hmm. Well, I heard the Bruce Wayne from the Arkham series is not dead.
He's not.
He's not.
And he's going to be in the game to some capacity.
Yeah, he would be Old Man Bruce.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a weird thing because the way they ended that universe, everyone knows who he is now. Wayne Manor is destroyed. And he's kind of closer to absolute Batman where he doesn't have all the resources. He's got to do it on his own.
So
I kind of hope they do a fresh universe now because they don't have Conroy.
So that's my thing. Who would you get to be play Bruce?
Any of the guys that have been doing it in the animated shit.
The guy who did Arkham Origins, he did
That's him too. Yeah, it was real good.
I like that.
Yeah. But there's that. The director of the upcoming live-action Last Ronin movie.
I still can't believe this is going to be a thing.
He is advocating for the return of actress Judith Hoag as April O'Neil.
The concept being that this is where that universe ended up.
Well, fuck, dude. Take my money.
Okay. If he will get bonus points if he gets the Henson Company to make the suit.
Fuck yeah.
This
like I've been saying,
yeah.
Shoot with the minor CGI, clean up the fucking mess.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Because if it takes place in that universe,
don't CG it up. No need to CG it up.
Nope.
Just modern animatronics.
Mm-hmm. Those suits were perfect for 1990.
Yeah.
It's 2025. Think of the technology now.
I really hope that because that universe feels grounded enough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
and if they
felt grounded enough.
If they do the thing where they've been doing lately with like movies where they're like, this new movie is set in the same universe, but those other two things didn't fucking happen, like they did with the newest Halloween shit.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that.
So 3 is right out. No, 3 doesn't exist.
3 is absolutely out.
What are you talking about?
We could even skip 2 if we want to.
I was going to say, would you skip 2?
Yeah,
have to skip 2.
Yeah, if we want to be fair, 1 happens, and this is what happened like 30 fucking years later.
Yeah.
And I'm all about it, dude.
Oh, I am definitely all about it being in that universe.
Marvel Studios is reportedly developing a new live-action series titled X Academy. It is said to focus on young mutants at Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. And it is going to be what leads to the X-Men reboot films.
Okay.
So this would probably take place after Secret Wars.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I'm for it.
Oh, man. Today, it was announced that Fire Festival 2 is happening.
How?
Oh, well, sir, I'm glad you asked. Fire 2 is real. My dream is finally becoming a reality, Billy McFarland, the founder of the controversial festival, told today in an interview that aired yesterday. Unlike the original iteration of the festival, McFarland will not handle details, with the festival operator signing on to do that, while hotel, travel, and ticketing companies were also brought on. Fire 2 really isn't about the past, and it's not really about me. It's about taking the vision, which is strong, McFarland said. We're going to have artists across electronic, hip-hop, pop, and rock, McFarlane said. However, it's not just music. We might have a professional skateboarder do a demonstration. We might have an MMA champion teach you techniques in the morning. Does he expect A-list performers? He goes, I really hope so and expect so from our conversations.
One of the DLC packs for Dead Island 2 involves a festival that gets overrun by zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Make that this. I hope that's what happens on this island.
Fire Festival 2 takes place May 30th to June 2nd of this year. And it takes place in Isla Mujeres.
Oh, tell me that's right next to Isla Sorna.
A total of 2,000 tickets will go on sale beginning yesterday. And they range in price from $1,400 to $1.1 million.
Fuck right off.
So, hang on. To be clear,
Yes.
the starting price of a festival that's happening 3 months from now
Yes.
is $1,400.
Correct.
And they don't know whether or not they're going to have a skateboarding demonstration.
Correct.
They don't know if they're going to be able to get the headlining talent for the festival.
Correct.
So, anybody who buys a ticket for this thing, after what happened the first time, absolutely deserves whatever the fuck they get.
Yes.
And more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that. Avatar.
I'm looking forward to this documentary.
Avatar: The Last Airbender creators Michael DiMartino and Brian Konietzko announced Avatar: Seven Havens, a 26-episode 2D animated series following a young Earthbender who is the next Avatar following Avatar Korra.
It's good that you guys get some more of this story.
I like the Avatar universe. It's good shit.
I saw that the main character is like an amputee or something. She has a false, like a prosthetic leg or something.
Yeah.
I really am looking forward to hearing Trump complain about this.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck him.
Even our animated characters are DI. Can't have other things.
James Gunn and Peter Safran were all gums a flapping about DC news, so here we go. Gunn confirms Teen Titans movie is in early production. They announced that they will not be using Robert Pattinson as Batman. They think that he is a great Batman, but they will be having their own Batman for sure in the DCU.
And we know who that will be.
Jensen Ackles.
George Clooney.
I'll take George Clooney over Jack Reacher.
You shut your fucking mouth. Alright, so we know Superman's hitting theaters July 11th. We have Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. We have Peacemaker Season 2. We have Lanterns. We have Batman the Brave and the Bold or the Batman 2, whichever comes first. Swamp Thing. We know that Waller, The Authority, and Booster Gold and Paradise Lost were all put to the side a little bit. We know that Clayface begins filming soon. And he said it's a really fucked up body horror movie, so that'll be something. I guess.
That's the only way you can really go with that story. I hear Clayface, I see like the giant monster guy, and you really wrap a story around that guy. No, it's more like they did in the newer series.
Yes, I would go that route.
Yeah. Except tack on some Cronenberg-like stuff where he can't quite control it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They put out how many things a fucking year they're going to be releasing, and it's a lot. So they're saying that they will be releasing 2 live-action movies, 2 live-action shows, an animated film, and 2 animated series a year.
So,
That's pushing the limits. That's right up there with saturation.
Yeah.
That's why I said we're going to be straddling that line.
Like, because I know. Actually,
Get your emotions together, Joe.
I know. Because I read the two new announcements, and I'm like,
What, the 2 animated series?
yeah, Starfire.
Yeah, Starfire, which follows her adventures after she uses an ancient spaceship she discovers on her home planet of Tamarin to escape her planet and explore the stars, and My Adventures with Green Lantern. The series follows high school student Jessica Cruz, who has her life upended when a Green Lantern power ring falls from the sky and chooses Cruz to be its champion.
Now, Starfire seems a bit more in line with the type of the way they're describing it, a bit more in line with the type of animation that Harley Quinn had. Maybe some of the superhero girl stuff. I feel like it's going to be that kind of story.
Not Creature Commandos.
No, not Creature Commandos type of story. But my Adventures with Green Lantern, I'd imagine it's going to be very similar to My Adventures with Superman. Similar animation style, similar story type. So yeah,
that show's pretty good though.
Running out.
Have you watched any of that?
No, just more clips. It's a few clips, but I didn't go deep on it.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about it.
Really solid. Last bit of news before food news is Kathleen Kennedy announced that she is retiring.
Except she didn't.
At the end of the year. No, she did.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
It was just announced a few hours ago that that's not confirmed.
I have from her mouth that she is retiring at the end of the year.
Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy isn't retiring, new source says.
Well, I'm going to go with her. I'm going to go with the words that came out of her mouth in an interview.
I have to fact check now, since now there's a dispute. Fuck. Where the fuck is it?
Well, there are a lot of very emotionally stable guys out there partying right now.
Okay, so as of 2 hours ago, as of 20 minutes, no, I don't trust that one. Okay, as of 2 hours ago, this is from Variety, because they're talking who will run
the succession.
Yeah, they're talking about the successor. I'm seeing if anything was updated or redacted or anything. That's a negative from Variety. Is Kathleen Kennedy retiring? 8 hours ago, 6 hours ago, yes.
Yeah. All I've got is the latest shit was who's going to be her successor. I have nothing except for Vinny level dirt sheets that are it's not true.
For what is it? I can tell you.
No.
Did you index it?
No, I got it right up here. All the answers. Wonder Woman? I know it's going to be.
But let's continue with food news.
I gotta go.
No, you're not, because we have a meeting to finish, and I'm going to get through this. IHOP, Pancake of the Month, Bananas Foster. 4 buttermilk pancakes filled and topped with fresh sliced bananas, banana Foster sauce, and whipped topping. Delicious. Cold Stone Creamery has Goin' Bananas for Jell-O pudding flavored ice cream. That features bananas, whipped cream, and crushed vanilla wafers. And Butterfinger. No one lays a finger on my Butterfinger ice cream, with loads of caramel and fudge and Butterfinger pieces. Kool-Aid has popping cotton candy, strawberry flavored, bubblegum cotton candy, sour shred heads bubblegum, so Big League Chew.
I like Big League Chew.
Yeah, and watermelon and tropical punch.
Ooh. Mike, your thing does hold water. Kathleen Kennedy has yet to confirm resignation rumors.
From what source?
So she's doing a hell no, I won't go.
No, she's not.
Acolyte was great. Fuck you.
No. Acolyte was dog shit. We know this. Skeleton Crew was great.
Joe, you're on the page. Where's the
Yeah,
source?
I'm looking for the quote.
Well, what's the page?
What's the page, Joe?
Straight Arrow News.
Okay, fuck you then. Back to food news. The March flavor of the month, chocolate chip cheesecake, has cheesecake and chocolate cheesecake ice cream with chocolate chips, cheesecake pieces, and cookie crumb swirls. Sun Chips honey barbecue flavor is coming, as well as a sourdough Thomas's bagel, zesty herb Ritz, and Dunkin' frosted donut sprinkle trail mix. There's a bunch of shit in that. Any ranch fans in the house?
No.
Anybody? Anybody love ranch? No? All right.
On
Well,
Doritos.
Hot Pockets and DiGiorno are teaming up with Hidden Valley Ranch for spicy rancheroni thin crust pizza. And for Hot Pockets Ranch Lover Buffalo Style Chicken and Ranch Lover Pepperoni Hot Pockets. Because that's not gross. Spindrift Soda getting in on the healthy soda kick here. Strawberry shortcake flavor, Shirley Temple, orange cream float, Concord Freeze, and ginger ale. Available at spindrift.com and Amazon. Rolled Gold Select Pretzel Twists will now be coming in Doritos Cool Ranch flavor. And that is the food news.
That was very condensed.
That was a short food news.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Love to see it.
Douche and nerd douche. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck the Nazi people that dragged that lady out of that town hall meeting in Idaho because they didn't like her questioning shit. Any other douches? Anybody? You all gonna just any fucking at least?
Well, I mean, to build on that, the fact that we are one of the only 4 countries not condemning Russia's attack on Ukraine,
Yeah.
and we're in some great company. Belarus, North Korea, and Russia themselves voted nay. So yeah, we are definitely on the right side of history for this one.
Yeah. Reaganomics.
My nerds of the week. Do you know that Tony Hawk's grandchild is also Kurt Cobain's? Tony Hawk's son, Riley Hawk, just had a child with Francis Bean Cobain. Ronan Walker Cobain Hawk. That's pretty freaking cool. Just that the fact that kid exists.
Yes. That's cool. That's a long ass name, but
Yes, it is.
Courtney loves his grandma.
Yeah.
mhm.
That sucks.
And in honor of Black History Month, I just learned this the other day, where hush puppies came from. I'm going to throw this one out real quick. Escaping slaves used to throw balls of fried cornmeal out to distract hounds from tracking them. The hounds stopped barking and tracking thanks to the cornmeal, which later adapted the name hush puppies.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I enjoy the hush puppies.
Didn't know that. That's one to grow on. So,
Bravo. I got two nerds, but real quick, one piece of food news I forgot. Coming June this year, Pop-Tarts ice cream is hitting your grocer's freezers in frosted strawberry, frosted s'mores, and frosted brown sugar cinnamon.
you know what you're getting your dad.
Yep. Okay, first up on nerds, it would be Eve 6. You probably haven't heard of that band in a long time. But they took to their social media because they were asked about Nazis liking their music. To which the following... Huh? Did you see
I've
this?
seen a few of these posts.
Yeah. So these are some of the responses. Nazi punks, fuck off for sure, but I'd love for Nazis who like other types of music and ones who don't like music at all to also fuck off. At the end of the day, I'm less concerned with their tastes and preferences than the fact that they're Nazis. That said, if you're a Nazi who likes alternative rock, double fuck off.
I want to reread those as if Norm Macdonald was doing them as a weekend update. And if you're also a Nazi that's into like country music, you can fuck off too. Yeah.
So Nass is a big fan of Eve 6?
Anyway.
No, over your head, under your feet?
Yeah.
They don't get it.
Speaking of feet, I would like to congratulate the hackers who displayed all over the screens in the Department of Housing and Urban Development building the AI video of Donald Trump giving Elon Musk's feet a very sensual blowjob. It was fucking bravo.
Maybe this AI stuff can be used for good.
Fight the power. But that's it. That's a show. Do your thing so we can wrap up our meeting.
Alright, as always, if you like what you hear, you can like us on Facebook.com/Nerdities, follow us on Twitter @Nerdities, email us at nerdities@gmail.com, and check out nerdities.com.
While you're there, whatever. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Nerdities, buy our t-shirts, you know you want to. For the very little time it's left, go to SinfulCreationsByJustin.com. Order your sweet treats. Or don't. See if I care.
Appreciate
Okay.
it.
That was okay. Check us out on youtube.com/nerdities. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things nerdities. And make sure to ring the bell to get notified when new content is coming, because new content is coming. Stay tuned for season 2 of Nerd ETs, because we are having a theme park theme for season 2.
Allow ourselves to introduce ourselves with these.
Theme park theme.
We also have our interviews, our great interviews. This is 2025 interview season. We have our live shows. We just had a live trivia show. Our next one will be March 25th. So a month from now. I don't know what.
If only someone went out of their way to make a schedule for you guys for the year.
Also, we have the final installment of the Joe Trilogy entitled Justice League. We have a feature film in the works, and we have some more fun things on the horizon. We need money. Budget good. Give us more money. Give us money in general. Write to us at nerdies@gmail.com. We'll talk about your business and or product.
The opinions on Nerdy's crew are idiotic and poorly thought, but don't worry, next week to be far more insulting. Let's take it home.
Bye.
Bye.
Because of the end of civilization, the Clamp Cable Network now leaves the air. We hope you have enjoyed our programming, but more importantly, we hope you have enjoyed life.